everyone, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to take you along with me as I make my own upcycled rug out of old t-shirts. So the inspiration behind this project, behind this video, is that I have a bunch of old t-shirts. Here's a few examples. Blood donation. Blood donation. They're probably all blood donation. This one I got for free at some sort of event and it kind of triggers people now. Blood donation, gymnastics, like these are all sports related, high school related, blood donation related shirts, which if you think about it, if I were to donate these items to a thrift store, who's gonna buy a blood donation shirt? Nobody, because they didn't participate in that blood drive. Who's gonna buy my high school t-shirts when nobody here went to my high school? So it does depend on the area that you live, because if you still live in the area where you went to high school, you can donate those high school t-shirts, someone might buy them. But for me, no one's gonna buy these shirts. Some of them are a little bit dingy anyway. And I've probably got like 20 or so sitting here on the shelf. You can see how I organized this room, this shelf up here in this video where I did a big office declutter. But basically, I figured it's time to do something with these shirts because within the next 8 to 10 months, we're going to be heading out of here. We're going to be moving and I don't want to pack up a bunch of dingy shirts. And of course, I don't want to throw them away either. So I'm going to try to upcycle them, turn them into a rug. I got the inspiration because one of my high school friends started doing this too with her old t-shirts. And I thought a great zero waste upcycle. And I thought it'd be really fun to take you along with me, show you my process. The other great thing about t-shirts though is you can turn them into so many things. I've seen people just sew the bottom shut, cut some little armholes, make a bag out of it. Do I have any? But I used to make my own produce bags out of them. I would cut them in half, sew them together. I'll see if I can find any footage of my old bags. Oh no, one of my basils is dying. But I would turn them into my own produce bags too. I've also turned a t-shirt into reusable makeup wipes. I turned another t-shirt into reusable tissues or hankies. T-shirts are so versatile to reuse, so this is just one more way that you can reuse t-shirts. And I encourage you to reuse your old t-shirts too instead of throwing them away. They'd make great rags as well. So many options. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the yarn. I'm going to be crocheting this rug because I already know how to crochet and I think that will help it hold together the best. Though, something else you can do is cut it into strips, take 3 strips, braid them together, and then you can sew the rug together, which I think would be great. But I'm looking for something a little bit more durable and I don't want to have to sew because I'm feeling lazy. I feel like crocheting is going to be the easy route. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into strips, probably about 1/2 inch. Yeah, probably about 1/2 inch strips. Each t-shirt should give me plenty of strips. And then once I have a strip, on one end only of each strip, I'm going to cut a little slit so that way I can loop all the strips together to make one big ball of t-shirt yarn from each t-shirt. Then I'm going to decide on the color scheme and then we'll go from there. So fast forward through this and I'll show you a little bit about how I make this yarn.
Boy, it's been a while since we talked and my head's getting nervous. I can't handle this on and off. I can't, no. I just gotta know where you are if I want to remain sane. But you're ghosting every text and call. Oh no, you could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself.
Here's what the little pieces look like. And I hope that you can see what I was doing. You cut a little slit in each end and then you just kind of thread them together. And then you end up with something like this, a actual string. And then this is what I'll be crocheting with, which I think will work out pretty good. I like the way it feels. This is gonna take me a long time to make enough thread. So I'm going to just continue this process with several t-shirts. I will see you back here when I have enough yarn to start crocheting. Okay, hello everyone, I am back. I now have 3, we're just gonna call them reams of yarn. I've got black, white, and green so far. I don't know if I'm gonna start crocheting yet or if I'm just gonna keep making yarn. I think, at least for today, I'm gonna go ahead and keep making yarn. I have so many colors, it's gonna look really funky and I haven't quite figured out what color scheme I'm gonna go for yet. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna alternate between neutrals and a color. So like black, color, white, color. We'll figure it out. I just don't want it to look too ugly. I mean, obviously this is not for any sort of show or aesthetics. This is for zero waste, and that's what I'm trying to do here on this channel. Besides make zero waste fun, easy, free for everyone, I also want to prove that zero waste isn't aesthetically pleasing. Zero waste is about being practical, using what you have. The way I do zero waste is not cute. So, I mean, if you want to be cute, you can be cute about it. But I'm here to prove to you, you don't have to be aesthetically pleasing to be zero waste. So, that was a bit of a tangent. I just wanted to show you my progress. I'll probably check back in tomorrow and show you how much more yarn that I have. And then maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend, I will start crocheting. I'm very excited. So, I'm really glad I get to take you along with me. I love showing you all my funky DIYs that I come up with, because I come up with the craziest ideas. So, I hope you enjoy.
Wish my mind and I could free ourselves from agony. But without you here, it's hard to keep my thoughts clean. I'm just worried there is something you're not telling me. Ooh, ooh. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off. Lately, I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me?
Hello everyone. I am here to show you how far I've come on my rug. It's been a while since I've updated. I got really just sidetracked, so I crochet while we watch our TV show every night, so I get distracted and then I forget to update because I always crochet at night, and then morning rolls around and I forget. So it's been a while since I've updated, but I'm going to show you how much progress I've made so far. Also, I was trying to be good about like taking a quick video every single time I switched to color. That didn't work out either. So I'm really sorry that this video has not been great update wise. But anyway, without further ado, let me just show you what we've got. Oh my gosh. It's gigantic. So here's what we've got. We're about halfway done, I think. Over halfway. Over halfway. We're like 2/3 done. I've got, so as you can see, I'm going from dark to light. So this one has, this pattern right here has 2 more rows, and then I'm gonna repeat it once more. So I've got like 6 more shirts left to incorporate into this rug. Here's a better view up close. So that's really it for today. I'm gonna try to be better about filming a little bit while I crochet, doing another update before the final update. So stay tuned for that. I hope that you enjoy this video so far, and of course if you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you back here in a few days. Okay, everyone, I finished the rug. Time for the grand reveal. It weighs like, I don't know, 10 pounds? It's pretty heavy. Let's see if I can get a full shot. Oh gosh, sorry, I should have prepared the room. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. Do we got it all in there? I think so. I can kind of see through the holes. I love it. I'll show you a shot of it on the ground, of course. I'm not sure if it'll fit where I want it to. I wanted to put it next to my washer and dryer so I could stand on it while I fold laundry, but it's bigger than I imagined. So let me show you how big I thought it was gonna be. So I used my desk over here to get the measurement, because originally we're like, okay, like 3 feet long should be enough. So I'm like, okay, this desk is about 3 feet, right? So I used the desk to measure for my chain, which if you don't know any crochet terms, the chain is how long your starting piece is. Do you see how extra it is? I'm over here. The end of the desk is right here, so I'm like an extra 6 or 8 inches beyond the desk. But nonetheless, I love it. It does look kind of awkward though, this extra black piece right here. The white ran out right here, and I'm like, what do I do? So I just ended it with a little bit of black. So I think I ended with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 shirts. 23 shirts in my rug, and it's gonna come really in handy. It's very, very durable. Like, it would be a really nice rug to put like in an entryway, wipe your feet on. I mean, I wouldn't like put like muddy feet on this just because I spent so much time working on it. I personally wouldn't want to get this dirty. That's just personal preference. Just to keep this short, let's see. I still have, and then I think I've got like 3 more. I still have this whole stack of t-shirts right here. So I'm gonna make a colorful version as well. So I'm gonna have a black and white version and a colorful version. And then I think I'm going to sell this one. I'm probably gonna sell this one on Instagram, but this takes hours. Literally, I'll put the date from start to finish, how long it took me, just days. But cutting a shirt and turning it into a yarn takes an hour, and then sewing it into the rug takes an hour. So 2 hours per shirt times 23 shirts. I can't do math in my head. I'm gonna learn. I'm learning my lesson. If you watch in my bloopers, you know I can't do math. 23 shirts times 2 hours per shirt, 46 hours. That's a full work week plus overtime. How much does the average person make a week? Like $500 a week? Will be generous. I'm not gonna sell the rug for $500. I was thinking like $80. Just because a lot of time goes into making this rug. It is homemade. The moral of this video is to show you that you can upcycle things into ways that you've never even thought of. Because you think of like upcycling t-shirts into bags. I actually found my bags. I think I hurt my back because I'm actually like 84. I think I talked about these at the beginning of the video and I couldn't find them. But I upcycled t-shirts into my own produce bags. I sewed them along this seam over here, and then I sewed a string into the top, and I made my own produce bags. I have t-shirts sitting under my pots over here as like a little water absorber. There's a lot of ways that you can upcycle literally anything, but I had never seen this before, so I'm like, I'm gonna upcycle this, I'm gonna film it, and then talk about different ways that you can upcycle t-shirts as well as the importance of upcycling, because yes, theoretically, I can donate these t-shirts, but logically thinking, who's gonna buy a blood donation t-shirt? Who's gonna buy a t-shirt from my old workplace? Who's gonna buy a t-shirt from where I went to high school? Nobody. Because in the region that I'm living in, nobody worked there. Nobody went to school there. The thrift store is gonna receive that item. They might put it on their shelves, but really nobody's gonna buy it. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna upcycle this into something that I can use, something that I can cherish for a long time instead. And then moving forward with the rest of my items, I'm gonna do the same thing, and then instead sell it for someone else, something that they can use too. Same with these bags. I plan on, these bags aren't the highest quality, so I'm probably just gonna put these into my giveaway pile. Oh dear. If you're new here, I mentioned a while ago, I'm actually going to be doing a big giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers, so these bags will probably go into my giveaway pile for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you wanna be entered. Share the news of my channel if you want to get to that giveaway faster. Okay, let's wrap this up. And of course, if you do have good items that can be donated instead of being cut up, you know, if you have a nice dress shirt, don't cut that up and turn it into a rug if someone else can use it as a nice dress shirt. Donate it instead. So if you missed my full office declutter, in that video I talked about different ways that you can go about donating and selling your items instead of just donating it to the thrift store. You can check that video out up here. I talk about all sorts of resources. I'll leave that video link down below as well if you'd like to check that out. That's what I'm trying to get at too. Don't just instantly think like, I'm gonna cut this shirt up, even though it's perfectly good. The thing with this rug that I made is it is all t-shirts that were stained, torn, or nobody would have bought because they were like specialty item t-shirts. Does that make sense? If you have any questions or you're confused about that, definitely let me know down below. I'd like to clarify. Hopefully this was clear. Let me pull out a t-shirt just to really hammer the point down. Old t-shirt from high school. Nobody's gonna buy this. That's why it's going into a rug. This shirt is like 10 years old. Gymnastics t-shirt from my old gym. Nobody's gonna buy that. That's why it's going into a rug. So I hope that that makes this point extra clear. And then same with other things. Like I had a white shirt that was completely stained, purple spots all over it. Nobody's gonna buy that. If you have good items, definitely donate, sell, give away, etc. And like I said, you don't have to pick up crocheting and learn how to make a rug. You can use your old t-shirts to, like I have over here in front of me, use them to catch water from your plants. You can turn them into produce bags, into regular grocery bags. In my favorite zero waste swaps video, I'll leave linked up here as well, I also turned some of my old t-shirts into makeup remover wipes. There are so many ways that you can upcycle old clothing, upcycle old everything. I've upcycled old cans. What else have I upcycled? Boxes, jars. I've upcycled so many things in here. Yogurt containers, cardboard tubes. I have so many upcycled projects in here. I love upcycling. It's like my favorite thing. Anyway, this video is getting long enough. If you're interested in buying that colorful rug from me, it will be over on Instagram probably in a month or so because this rug took me about a month to make and I haven't even started the colorful rug yet. As I'm speaking, I'm sure by the time this video goes live, I'll have started it. Maybe stay tuned in December. Hey, it'll make a really beautiful gift for someone for Christmas. Low waste gift idea. And to top it all off, I'll ship it in zero waste packaging. That's enough self-plugs for one video. Thank you for coming along with me for this zero waste DIY. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it inspired you to pick up some more zero waste DIYs to upcycle things, repurpose things in your life. I appreciate your time. And if you really enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up on this video. It really does help support my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe. I love talking about zero waste things from upcycling, repurposing, and free ways that you can all live zero waste too. I want to make zero waste easy, fun, free, and accessible to everyone, at least as much as I can. Until next time, remember that these small changes you make have a big impact in the long run. Bye guys. And I encourage you to read yours. It smells like old t-shirts. That's it. I think that's really... I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming. Sorry about Mochi. Until next time, I just forgot my quote.